how to scale your real estate wholesaling operations to $1 million plus per year in net profit. That's right, guys. In today's webinar replay, I'm going to break down exactly how to get and scale up to $1 million in your real estate wholesaling business. This is like a $1,000 webinar you have to pay for or training. So guys, do me a favor. I'm giving this all for free. Please smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get in the training. Woo! Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's learn how to make $1 million in 2022. Guys, if you are not pumped up, I don't know what else I can do to get you guys pumped up. So let's get it going, guys. Let's start it off from the beginning. So how to go from $0 to $1 million in 2022. This is not going to be an easy task. Let me just tell you right off the bat, this is going to be an extremely difficult task to do. But I'm going to give you the ultimate blueprint if you want to start doing that in your wholesaling business today. It comes down to one thing: aggressive marketing. That's true. If you want to start pumping up the wholesaling real estate money you're making or anything in your business right now, you have to get aggressive with your marketing. I cannot stress this enough. Aggressive marketing will help you increase all the deal flow, the lead flow. It makes your acquisitions easier. It makes dispositions easier. Well, maybe not dispo because you're getting more deals on contracts, but it will make a lot of your wholesaling so much more simple. So that's it, guys. Get aggressive with your marketing. So you want $1 million from zero. This is what you have to do. We're going to talk about virtual wholesaling in your own market. This is going to be geared a little more towards your own market, but you can make this for virtual wholesaling. Let's get it, because your own market would be a little easier if you're in a decent market. So number one, get every... Hold on. I got something in my ear. Not some. I'm just making sure you guys are hearing this right. Every government list in your market every single month. Every single government list. You're not paying for this. This is free. Okay? You want to make $1 million, guys. There's not like I want to make $1 million, but I don't want to do that. No. You want to make $1 million, you have to do this stuff, okay? Number one, you want to make $1 million. Get every government list in your market every single month, okay? I'm talking water shutoffs. We are going to go to the utility. You're going to go to the utility department in your local state, county, municipality, wherever it is, and pull the water shutoff list. Ask for water shutoffs there, guys. You want to learn how to pull all these lists, guys. You already know where to go. Some of my comments, everyone's going to help me out here. It is at freewholesaling.com. Everyone knows. freewholesaling.com. That's where it's all. I'll put it on the top here really quick. Let's scroll for 5 seconds, guys. It's freewholesaling.com on the bottom. We're going to get that one off in a second. Let me get some water. But guys, freewholesaling.com shows you actually how to pull all these lists like really easily. Water shutoffs. Next year's the code violations. That's part of the government lists. Government lists are listing pulled from the government absolutely for free. Huge, guys. I don't get too ahead of myself here, but for water shutoffs, these are the lists that when the water gets shut off at someone's house, just think for a second. Would you want to live in somebody's house or live in a house that has no water, running water in it? I wouldn't at all. Like, that sounds disgusting. No toilets. You can't wash your clothes. Go to a laundromat maybe. Can't use the toilet. Can't use a hose. Tap water. You got to go buy water. Cooking. Like, doesn't seem fun. Can't wash your hands after you use the bathroom. Guys, you do not want to be living in a house without running water. So when someone's got the water's shut off at the property, there's an extremely high chance of motivation on that property. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, there's no renter in there. Literally a property sitting there. So, and it's rotting. And guys, amazing. It's a very hard list to get. It's not easy. But that's kind of the point, guys, right? You do not want the list to be easy. That means it's very saturated. So that's why I absolutely love this list, guys. So I can, guys, you got to go after that list. I can tell you right now. It is an amazing list. Next here is the code violation list. Guys, the code violation list is one of the best lists out there to go after. You get this from your local city's code enforcement department. It's a really good list to go after, and it's one I definitely recommend. So the code enforcement department, well, that's where you basically get it. Sometimes called the development there. It's a very good one to go after. It's really, really good. So go to your local code enforcement office, and you can go in there and pull that list. It's a very, very good one to go after. Next here is the probates. You go to the clerk of the court to pull the probates, and you can actually go in person. You can actually do it online. Guys, at allfreewholesaling.com, we kind of go in depth on it. But to pull the probates, you go to the clerk of court, go to the probate filings. Basically, when someone passes away, we can go after these people and reach out to them, see if they want a cash sale on their property. Really good list to go after. Next year is tax liens, people who are behind their taxes and they have a lien on the property. Amazing one. That's definitely a list we're going to be pulling every single month. You get that from the clerk of the court. Also from the clerk of the court, here's some really good ones too. This is the IRS lien and the credit card debt list lien list. Blah, blah, blah. The IRS lien and the credit card debt list lien list. You basically go to the other category on listREI.com. But if you want to do this for free, guys, clerk of the court will have IRS liens, credit card liens, collection agencies. They're all going to be in there. They're really good. So definitely go to the IRS lien and the credit card debt list lien list. Absolute killer list for your wholesaling operations. That's one it's essential for you to do. And then the next one here, guys, this is going to be the fire damage properties. Fire damage properties are one of the best lists to go after today in wholesaling real estate. I cannot stress this enough. Fire damage properties are amazing, guys. Just think about it for a second. Somebody's house goes on fire. It's charred off. They got insurance money. Maybe it's just sitting there. It's a really good wholesaling list to go after at freewholesaling.com. Might be a shocker for you. We teach it all exactly how to do it. So it's a very good list to go after. It's one I highly recommend. And I think it's a killer list to go after. So the fire damage property, you're probably going to have to call your local firehouse or the fire department in your county, city, state, municipality, and you can get the list. It's going to be a little harder to get the list. I'm telling you right now, you will not regret it. It's a great list. So you want to make $1 million in real estate wholesaling? Tell you right now, you have to pull this list. You have to. Okay? You have to. Next here, guys, is once we pull that, we are going to be spending 15 to 20 minutes every single day pulling these lists, calling someone, go to the clerk of the court or the code enforcement office, and we are just going to constantly try to call and get these lists. We are going to spend 15 to 20 minutes every single day until we get these lists. That's it. Simple, right? I'm telling you right now. You can easily make $1 million plus per year with only government lists. Let me repeat this right now. You can easily make over $1 million per year in wholesaling real estate, net profit. Okay? So I don't know how to stress it enough. You guys want to make $1 million. Government lists are the key. And you might be saying, Zach, I don't want to do government. I was like, guys, you don't want to make money? You don't want to have success in wholesaling real estate? What do you want? And that's the honest truth. So the next thing we can really talk about here is, let's see here, is if we want to add gasoline to the fire. You know, if you can handle the amount of more leads, because the government list can show you exactly what you got to do. Basically show you everything. But if you want to add gasoline to that fire, if you can handle the amount of leads that would be coming through there, we're going to add some more marketing channels onto. If you just want to just a little more gasoline in that fire. You know, any of y'all people like do bonfires or something, you add a little lighter fluid or gas in that fire, in that bonfire, it's going to go from, might lose your eyebrows, but it goes, pour some gasoline in that, it's going to go, right? It's going to get huge. So if I want you guys to have your bonfire, which is your marketing, and I want you guys to add gasoline to it, guess what I'm going to make you guys do? Number one, we're going to drive for dollars. That's right. Or, you know, you don't want to do it. You can teach someone $15 an hour if your budget has it, if you want more than one driving for dollars person on there, to go around town, look for distressed properties. That's wholesaling real estate. You look for a distressed property or a distressed owner on there who's motivated to sell the property. What we're going to do is meet them at the house, put the property under contract, bring it to the title company, get a $100 EMD, earnest money deposit, find someone who's willing to buy that house, sell the contract, assign the contract for a profit, walk them through the house, have them sign the assignment of contract, go to the title company, get closing to get the check. That's what it's all about in wholesaling real estate, guys. The name of the game, get those checks, get the money, keep it up. I'm telling you, that's literally all I want to help you guys out and show you. I'm telling you, let's get it going. So the thing about drawing for dollars, I want to also tell you guys is it takes about 300, or if you're doing 5 days a week, 60 drawing for dollars leads a day, every single week to get one deal per month. One deal per month, one deal per month, probably going to be, if you do 60 a day for 5 days, you'll probably make around 10 to 20K a month doing this. I'm assuming you're very new at this. If you're advanced, you can get 4 or 5 deals doing 300 a week. But for someone who's brand new in this business, I will tell you, you could probably make 10 to 20,000 a month if you get 300 drawing for dollars leads a week. That's basically what I've seen. Those are the numbers that I've seen. And that's just my best guess if you're an absolute beginner in this business. You're just going to get some very low-hanging fruit for wholesaling real estate. And that's kind of what my numbers have shown for success for drawing for dollars. So keep that in mind when you're starting to pump it out and do that. So also, we're going to cold call these lists. You get skip trace either through smszach.com or truepeoplesearch.com. One's paid, one's free. So just do your own due diligence and research on that. It really depends on what you want to do. Next year, if you have the budget for it, only if you really have the budget. Most people don't have the budget, so I'm not recommending it. Okay? But if you do have the budget for it, I would say SMS text blasting. smszach.com, get 500 texts for $1. Test it out if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's some more gasoline you can put in it. But really, the gasoline is you cold call all those lists previously. You'll have a lot of great results. And you can do it all for free. Use Google Voice for the dialer, or you could pay for it. Use Mojo Dialer, Zach Dialer, whatever. What is it? Call tools you can use too. They're all really good. They're all hammers. So it's a Home Depot hammer, it's a Lowe's hammer. They're all regular hammers. You just don't want to get those Harbor Freight hammers that break after 5 hits on the hammer. So that's definitely something I would say. And then here's the thing. Okay. I have a full guide to this, and I'm going to show you what it is, but it's really dependent. 95% of it is just doing that. Okay. That guide will easily show you how to make about $250,000 a year in profits. That's really the blueprint. That's my $8,000, $10,000 course right there. I give it all for free, freewholesaling.com, but kind of just giving it this video right now. You can easily give any guru's course in 15 minutes. That's how they all work. So, and basically those guru courses are just them telling you what to do. I do the one-on-ones for free also, but one thing I got to tell you right now, for cold calling these lists, it takes discipline and dedication. When I cold call the list, I ask 2 questions and I get into the other stuff. So number 1, hey, are you the owner of 123 Main Street? And are you looking to sell the property? If they're looking to sell the property, then we're going to motivation, condition, time frame, price. It's all in there. Why are you looking to sell the property? What's the condition? How's the AC, the roof, everything around it? Time frame. When are they looking to sell? Is it with a month, 2 months, a week? And then lastly is price. What price they're looking to sell the property for. That's as simple as cold calling should be. And then you go to the next part, meet them in person, get a contract, go from there, build rapport. Freewholesaling.com always teaches all that stuff. But that's going to teach you about make $250,000 a year. So this is the thing. So I want to show you that part right there, how to go from $0 to $250,000. Okay. But Zach, you're going to show me how to make $1 million per year in profit. Okay, guys, you guys want to make $1 million? You guys are getting greedy over here. I'm just trying to make $250,000. Now you want $1 million, but I get it. You want to make $1 million. It's cool. You guys can flex it everywhere. So it's good. Everyone wants to make $1 million, right? And only a few people on YouTube can show you guys how to do it for free. So I'm one of them. So once we start hitting about $250,000, that's a one-man army, one person only. And yeah, doing that, you'll make about $250,000. And you can still use that process and scale up to make $1 million. It's very hard to do it by yourself. You can make $1 million by yourself pretty easily. Once you get a partner, it gets a lot easier, but depends how much you want to work too. I know a lot of people that make $250,000 and they work 3-4 hours a week and they get to spend all the time with their kids and they're very happy. Hey, that's great, right? I know a lot of real estate YouTubers out here that work 2 hours, maybe an hour or two a day, and they do their coaching group. They do their mentorship, whatever $1,000 per month, whatever they do, and they do Zooms all day, and they're happy. And they do their lives outside of business before during business hours, which I don't do, because basically from 7 to 5, I'm working on wholesaling and just house flipping and other type of projects like business. Guys, I'm not here to make money on YouTube. I'm not here to make money on coaching. I don't spend my time like before those out. Like this is what I do. Like this is 5 o'clock. I'm done working for the day. This is literally what I do for fun. Just talking about wholesaling real estate. Okay, so I do this from 5 to 6, 5 to 7. I did 3 hours yesterday. It doesn't really matter. Live streaming is fun, guys. For me, this is like live streaming video games for me. I don't. It's what I do. I suck at video games, but I think I'm decent at wholesaling. So this is my streaming. Okay, I'll be the niche of wholesale, the ninja of wholesaling, whatever. But getting back to this. A lot of people are happy about $250,000 a year. I'll tell you right now, they're very happy doing that. Here's the thing. You want to start getting up, you're going to have to scale it up. And that you don't need an insane operation. You don't need 15, 30 people. You guys, you have 2 or 3 people, still make $1 million. And net profit. Okay. So let's go from how to actually make 250 to $1 million. Because gonna be honest with you, it's a lot easier to go from 250 to $1 million than zero to 100,000. I would say in wholesaling real estate is probably the hardest thing to do. To go from $0 to 100K per year in net profits, hard. 100 to 250 is the second hardest, and that's a lot easier. Trust me, it's way easier to do. It's massively easier to do. That's the one that it's massively easier. 250 to 500 is a joke. 500 to $1 million is just it's inevitable at that point if you start scaling. So it's not inevitable going from 0 to 100, but that's the hardest one. Once you hit that, it gets a lot easier to do. I can tell you right now. I promise you. So once you start hitting 250K, we're going to start scaling. So how are we going to start scaling? We're going to start adding listrei.com lists. Why didn't I say start using listrei.com lists before? Well, it gets complicated. Oh, should I do this? Should I do list REI? Should I do government? Guys, we make 250 government list just and drawing for dollars. Keep it at that, okay? KISS, kiss, mwah, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. That's how I think about it. Because I get stupid when it thinks about like all the operations. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do. Keep it simple, guys. Like that's how I think about it. Keep it super simple. You do it, kiss if you don't want to say stupid, but keep it super simple. Government lists only. Cold call, SMS, drive for dollars. Keep it very elementary. The simpler you make wholesaling, I found out the more money I make. Okay. Oh, let's do Facebook ads. Let's do all this algorithm and SEO and get a website and get web forms. Guys, don't make this business more complicated. That's when the organization gets off. That's when you start missing follow-ups. You're trying to get everything perfect. Guys, keep this business simple, okay? I that's the one thing I can tell you right now. We are not running $5 billion operations. I love Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, but you are not running $100 million space fleet with MIT engineers, and you're not running Tesla, and you're not running Amazon. Really has millions of logistics going every day. We're not doing that, okay? We're not running that, okay? We're running a great business, but we're not doing that, okay? I think Amazon makes like $1 million every minute or second or something in net profit. It's something stupid, or especially in revenues. Like, we're not doing that, okay? So you don't have to go watch these people and we think you have to do all these crazy systems they talk about. A lot less money, but still making millions of dollars. Okay, that's nothing to scoff at, but I'm just letting you know, we're going to start adding listrei.com lists, okay? That's something we're going to have to start adding in, all right? Next here is we're going to hire. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Boom. All right. We're going to hire a VA for cold calling and SMS text blasting. We're going to have someone who's going to cold call for us and then do SMS text blasting for us, guys, at freewholesaling.com. Shocker. Show you guys how to train VAs also for free. So that's definitely something I'd look into. But hiring a VA for cold calling and SMS text blasting, find the right one and keep it up. That's definitely a really important one to do. So I would start doing that today. Hire VA, cold calling for SMS text blasting once they hit 250K a year. Now, hey, Zach, what kind of list REI.com lists are we going to start doing? So we can start doing high equity and vacants. This is when you do a lot more leads. We're going to have to pump up the leads by a lot more. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. So we're going to start pumping up more high equity vacants, high equity and vacant leads, absentee owners. There's going to be a lot of leads. Okay. Everyone knows my standard list. Go to freewholesaling.com. It's all there. Guys, I'm not doing a 10-hour live today showing you the entire thing because it's all at freewholesaling.com. And I get jacked up for it, but I just want to show you guys exactly the blueprint of it. So, these are about 50 to 60% equity. You have high equity, about 60% equity in the vacant. Make sure they owned it for about 3 years. Make sure the property's not on the market, guys. All my PropStream trainings for listrei.com. listrei.com is already there for y'all. It's pretty good. Next here, we're going to start cleaning up our acquisitions too. And they can do this in any business. Like if you're making $1,000 a month, guys, you can start doing this. So number one thing, you want to start pushing. You got more employees. You're pumping more leads in there. You got the VAs going. Maybe you're making $750 a year. This is the one thing in acquisitions you can pump up from $750 to $1 million without spending any more marketing, without doing any more lists, no more no more employees. How am I going to pump it up without doing any of that? It's pretty easy. Acquisitions and dispositions. So number one, we're going to start lowballing offers even more. Guys, you have to start lowballing your offers. Whatever offers you're giving your sellers right now, reduce it by 20%, 20 to 25%. I promise you, you'll end up netting around 10 to 20% more in net profit on your fees. You start whatever your first initial gut-wrenching offer is, reduce that by 10, 15%. I promise you, even you really consider do 10%. I promise you. Say, Zach just told me, 60 is my lowest. I'm going to go on this appointment. That's what my initial offer is going to be. Let's pull up the handy dandy calculator here. And 60,000, what is 15 off of that? We're going to offer 51,000. And you're going to get a contract for 55. Guys, you're going to thank me later. Start lowballing more. Don't get kicked out of the house. Don't do anything insulting, but because usually your lowball is a hot. Something really interesting. I was talking to Rick the other day. We actually were talking. We recorded a full tutorial on lowballing offers. We got to get all edited, make it all sexy. We've got the 8K camera. We make it all like nice and pretty for everything. But so that takes forever to do with the editing process. But I like go live because I just talk to y'all. So he made a really good point where, guys, you have to understand that your sellers, your motivated sellers, they're highballing you initially on what they want for the house. So if you're mid-balling them, you're going to get in the middle. That's why you have to lowball, because they're going to be at a high ball. You meet the middle or you slightly get below that. That's how you win in wholesaling. Guys, you got to lowball more than you're comfortable with. If you're uncomfortable with the offer, that's a great offer. And the best offer, everyone, is no offer at all. Make the seller say the offer first for acquisitions. I'm telling you right now, it's nothing better. Guys, we have so many people. This week is weird. I don't know what's going on this week. Is everyone just everyone's just deciding to hop on today? But this is an insane amount of people. I think a lot of people are liking the videos that finally that I've been telling everyone to do, because that's a ton of people. So I appreciate everyone hopping on. I look at the numbers real quick. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Jeez, I'm just rambling. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about half the time when it comes to like likes and stuff, but it's crazy. Wow. Hey, think about it. Like, Jesus, like compared to the last 2 weeks, it's been crazy. So guys, you got to start lowballing your sellers. I promise you. Is it the new studio? The studio's been new for like a month or two. So I don't know what's new. Is it the new setup? Guys, what's going on? I don't know why everyone's starting to watch me now. So that's cool. Even it's not a ton compared to where we're going to be at, but guys, start lowballing your offers. I promise you. I just made someone $10,000 extra this year by saying that. Next here is start meeting sellers in person. If you're in your local market, start meeting your sellers in person. Guys, I'm telling you, go on appointments in person. You'll start seeing a way better result in your wholesaling business. I promise you, you start doing this. I'm telling you right now. Now let's talk about cash buyers, okay? Let's just add, guys, let's start adding more gasoline. So maybe I put some lighter fluid on that business, maybe some gasoline. All right, maybe I put a little gallon canister. Let's just dump the entire gas truck on the wholesale business. How are we going to do this? I think a lot of you guys, I get a lot of complaints, okay? I get so many complaints. Zach, I can't find any cash buyers. It sucks out here. I'm like, I want to grab you guys by the shoulders and shake you violently and say, seriously, have you gone to freewholesaling.com? Have you gone to any of my lives where I pull 400 cash buyers in 2 hours? Cash buyers in 2022 is easy. You might be thinking I'm arrogant. Go through freewholesaling.com. Guys, yeah, I promise you, if you spend 1 hour per day adding and vetting cash buyers from Facebook groups and cold calling cash sales with listrei.com, you will not have an issue. I promise you right now, you will not have an issue with cash buyers probably for the rest of the market cycle, let's say, okay? I'm telling you. Facebook groups are amazing. I helped someone from Dallas Fort Worth. I call him a kid, the same age as me, but oh, I feel like an old man. Okay, so guys, I talked to him. He's like, I don't know how to find cash buyers in Dallas. Ellie, I think his name was. I'm like, bro, let's go. We're in the Dallas Real Estate Investor Association. I search Gmail in there and we start popping it up. Check it out. I did a 3-hour live yesterday, so it's gonna be a lot in there. You got to go through. His name's Ellie, I think. But shout out to him. He's awesome. Keep it up, bro. But I showed exactly how to do it. So there's no excuse. Okay. I'm telling you, there's absolutely no excuse. I'm telling you, people post their emails everywhere. You start using Gmass. You can start messaging people on Facebook, on Messenger. They're going to answer. It's going to be very simple, guys. I'm telling you, easy. Once you hit $1 million in net, okay? Once you hit $1 million, you guys mentioned that I said hire an acquisitions manager, hire dispositions, hire marketing. No. Did I mention that at all? No, I did not. Okay. Once we hit $1 million, that's when we start getting fancy. Okay. Then we could start hiring an acquisitions person, then a dispositions, and we scale up from there. Go to 2 million, 3 million, 4 or 5 million. It's just a numbers game from there. So guys, that is my complete guide. Thank you so much for watching that video today. If you want more free value for wholesaling real estate, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. Guys, if you want to join the best wholesaling real estate mentorship in the planet and join the wholesaling course that has the most people in it in the history of the world for wholesaling real estate, go to freewholesaling.com. It's free. There's no gimmicks. There's no upsells in this course. It is an absolute free wholesaling course. I've been told to charge thousands and thousands of dollars for it. I give it out for free. So like this video and subscribe. Join the movement for wholesaling real estate and go to freewholesaling.com and join my Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group. That is the largest mastermind in the country of like-minded wholesaling entrepreneurs who want to get connected absolutely for free and learn wholesaling real estate. Guys, I'll hope to see you there. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a blessed one.